Hi, welcome to Formanite Academy. Today we will do some mixed question practice which is related to the fraction. And here it is the question number first. In this question we add two fractions. First, they have both different denominators. First, find out the least common denominator of 3 and 6, which is 6, and the least common multiple is 2. Now solve. 2 multiply 2, third multiply 2, which is equal to 2 times 2 is 4 and 3 times 2 is 6. Now rewrite 4, 6 plus 1, 6. Now both fractions have the same denominator. Just add the top numbers and place over the common denominator. The answer will be 5, 6. Now the next question is simplify this fraction by taking the common factors. Now first rewrite this fraction 22, 56. Now rewrite the common factors for the 32 and 56, which is 8 multiply 4, and for the 56 is 7, 8. Now remove the common factors, which is 8, and the answer will be 7, and the sign with the fraction will be remain. Next question is related to the subtraction fraction. Now both fractions have the different denominator. First step is to find out the common denominator, which is the least common denominator is 24 and the least common multiple is 2 and 3. Now multiply 3a multiply 3, 8 multiply 3 minus 7 multiply 2 and 12 multiply 2. Now simplify. 3 times 3 is 9 and a will remain. 8 times 3 is 24 minus 7 times 2 is 14. 12 times 2 is 24. Now both fractions have the common denominator. Just add and subtract the top numbers and placed over the common denominator, which is 24. 9a minus 14. Now simplify. Answer is 9a minus 14, 24th. Next question is the multiply fractions. In multiply fraction, we multiply the top numbers and multiply the bottom numbers. Let's multiply 2 multiply 1 and 5 multiply 8. Now simplify. 2 times 1, 2 and 5 times 8 is 40. Is related to the divide fraction, in which we take reciprocal and then multiply it, in which we multiply the first fraction to the reciprocal of the second. 5 and 6 multiply 8, 15, 8. Now multiply 5 and multiply 15, 6 multiply 8. Now simplify it. 5 times 15 is 75 and it will be remain. 6 times 8 is 48. Now simplify if it is possible. They are divided with 3. The answer will be 25 and 16. Next question is also related to the division fractions, in which both fractions have the same signs. Then the first step is to find out the sign of product, which is positive. Now multiply the first fraction with the reciprocal of the second. Now start. 3/8 multiply minus 10 third minus 3 multiply 10 and 8 multiplying 3. Now simplify. 3 times 10 is 30 and 8 times 3 is 24. And the sign of the product and the answer will be positive because both fractions have the same number. Now in this question, we will compare which fraction is bigger and which one is smaller. Now both fractions have the same numerators and different denominators, and we know when we have the different denominators, we must compare it which one is small and which one is bigger. In this case, 3 is smaller than the 6, and we know a smaller bottom numbers means a bigger fraction. So in this case, 1/3 is greater than 1/6. Now the next question is again related to the subtract fractions, in which both fractions have the different denominator. Then first step is we need a common denominator, and for this we take least common denominator, which is 18, least common denominator, and the least common multiple is 2 and 3. Now we multiply the first fraction with 3. 5 multiply 3, 6 multiply 3 minus 1 multiply 2 and 9 multiply 2. Now simplify. 5 times 3 is 15 and 6 times 3 is 18 minus 1 times 2 is 2 and 9 times 2 is 18. Now both fractions have the common denominator, and just minus or add the top numbers and placed over the common denominator. 18, 15 minus 2. Now simplify. Answer is 13, 18. Now this question is related to complex fraction. We know the complex fraction is a fraction in which the numerator and denominator contains a fraction. So we also know the fraction bar. This is the fraction bar, means divide. Now rewrite this fraction. 2/3 divide 5/6. Now in division, we know we multiply the first fraction with the reciprocal of the second. 2/3 multiply 6, 5. Now multiply it. 2 multiply 6, 3rd multiply 5th. Now 2 times 6 is 12 and 3 times 5 is 15. If the simplify is possible, do it. It is 4 and 5. Now find the equivalent fraction of this fraction, which is 2, 5. We know that we multiply with any integer except 0. In this case, we multiply the numerator and denominator with 2. Now 4 and 10. So we say that 2/5 equal 4/10. These two fractions are equivalent fraction. Now I hope you understand all the topics which is related to the fractions and also these problems which are solved today. So great job. Have a nice day. See you next video.